What's up guys, DuArktik with another Marvel Strike Force video, and it seems like we have some good news coming up from Quick Draw. It seems like we're gonna get a new Avenger tower coming up next week, since on the data mines it's showing offers mentioning the Avengers tower. Now offers will include Absolute Force, Orkish and Liberty. These are 2 war teams and 1 raid team. That doesn't tell us anything in specific. But in the past, we could tell right away which rewards we are going to get. And if you guys don't know what exactly is Avengers Tower, you can see right here, Avengers Tower. This is something where you have to climb different levels, you have to beat them. And if you fail, then you drop down on your progress. There are different checkpoints where you can stop and stay there. But if you don't reach the checkpoint and if you lose, then you go all the way down. And you have to climb the tower over again. And you can only use the same team one time only. If you use one character, after you cannot use it on the next floor. So this is different from Escape from Kill if you are a new player and you only experience Escape from Kill, the one that we had last month, and this Avengers Tower. Now Avengers Tower, it has different versions. We have this version, the real Avengers Tower. It used to have 100 floors, but because it was way too many floors, I think Scopely ditched it off, and now we have this version, which is the Sword Satellite. Sword Satellite, instead of having 100 floors, it has 50 floors, but it's the same concept. You have to climb different floors, and then you have these checkpoints where you can reach. And when you get to the top, you can clear the last stage multiple times with different teams, if it's even possible. Sometimes the last stage is not even possible to beat if you don't have the latest characters. Like for example KNULL or Professor X or whatever. And this is something that we suffered in the past. In the previous Avengers Towers and Sword Satellites, if you didn't have Mephisto, you couldn't beat a certain floor. So keep that in mind. Okay, so the rewards, as you guys can see, maybe you cannot see it here, maybe this one will be better. But you can get some spicy rewards for sure from these Sword Satellites. Diamonds for these guys. These were the Uncanny Avengers. They are part of the Immortal X-Men, plus also the Mighty Avengers, Cosmic Crucible meta, and Alliance Wars meta. But now we are at a point where I'm not exactly sure which kind of diamonds we could get from this tower. And by the way, we're gonna be doing this live on YouTube and on Twitch. On my Patreon, I'm probably gonna put like some Save Squad's code or something like that, so you guys can start right away. Or I'm gonna put my spreadsheet with Avengers Tower, because I think maybe it's easier, because on the spreadsheet it has different teams that you can use for each of the floors. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that if you are members of the Patreon. And that's it. Okay, so once again, in terms of the rewards, based on the teams that we have right now, I think it's pretty easy to guess which is the team where we are going to get those diamonds. So the Vigilante team, I don't think we are going to get diamonds for these guys yet, because they didn't announce this team yet. And Havok is also not announced, or we don't even know when Havok is coming. But the fact that we are getting diamonds already for Groot and Rocket on the event on the web store, well, that kind of tells me that it's not going to be those guys, right? Because if you're getting these diamonds, if you're gonna pay up, well, that means that Scope is not going to give them away for free. So this pretty much tells us that, yeah, it's not gonna be Rocket and Groot. So the only thing that really makes sense, since we already have these guys, I think the diamonds that we're going to get is for Captain Sam and for War Machine. First off, Captain Sam does not benefit a lot of the diamonds, because the special ability is a dead ability. It's an ability that buffs and whatever, but doesn't really attack the enemies. So that means if you get diamonds for him, your diamonds will have less value in terms of stats and in terms of actions. But for War Machine, it's the opposite, right? He attacks multiple times and whatever. The problem is that he's too slow on his own team, and many times he's going to get replaced on his own team or by Ultimus, or by Mephisto, or by Odin, or by whatever. So this makes the perfect sense, in my opinion, that yeah, sure, we're gonna get this new Avengers Tower with diamonds for the Liberty team. This is also a team that no one gives a F about, and that also might be the place where they're going to unlock the Patriot free-to-play. Right now we have the month event for this guy, for Falcon Joaquin, but for Patriot we still didn't have any event, we still didn't have any announcement, so it makes total sense, it makes perfect sense that they are going to use this opportunity of the Avengers Tower Sword Satellite in order to give us some diamonds for this team, make people more excited about this team, and also give character shards away for this guy. This will be an easy way for you to unlock this guy and at the same time give some life to this team. They have done this in the past, for example with Wakanda. They were giving free diamonds to Black Panther and to Nakia because they already knew that team was trash and the team was dead. So it was just a way to push people to invest more on them, even that they were pretty much dead. But the problem with Patriot and the Liberty team is not that they are exactly trash, is that we have so many things going on at the same time with Cosmic Crucible, with Starjammers, also the Race to 105, and now with the announcement of the new raid and the Vigilante team. For sure people are going to prioritize other things over the Liberty team, and once again this is just a way for Scopely to spice up the environment and maybe make some people fall into the trap of investing on this team. Now don't get me wrong, the Liberty team is not trash, they are very strong against Absolute A-Force, they are very strong against Astral, they are very strong against Mephisto, but if you use them against teams that are not good against, they are going to get absolutely obliterated, so keep that in mind. You need to make sure that you are attacking something that they actually can beat, because once again, there are certain teams that they can definitely not beat, so keep that in mind. Okay guys, so that's going to be the video. Hope you guys are excited for the new Avengers Tower. Probably it's going to be a Sword Satellite. Recently they called it Winter's Peak. We are not at winter anymore, so maybe it's not going to be Winter's Peak, but this was 2 months ago, maybe 3 months ago, so it makes sense that we have another one. They were doing one of these every 6 months, then they started doing every 3 months, so maybe it's the time to have another one. So I hope you guys are excited for this. Let me know in your comments below what are your thoughts about the Liberty team, if this is a team that you geared up a little bit, or if you are skipping them entirely, or if you wish that the rewards were something else entirely. So that's going to be the video. I hope you guys enjoy it. Make sure you smash that like button if you found the video information helpful, anything like that. Make sure you share it with your friends, and I'll catch you guys later.